FPL leaders continue to say they are racing to get the lights back on and that the restoration process has been 4 times faster than what we saw during Hurricane Wilma 12 years ago. But they still wouldn't address specific areas that they're focusing on in our viewing area.
In between the few thank yous are the many frustrations plastered all over Facebook. Families demanding answers, specifics, desperate for their power to come back on.
Yeah, the grid is not symmetrical. The grid does not know business from residential. The grid doesn't know, one neighborhood from another.
Florida Power and Light held this news conference today saying that of the 4.4 million customers that were without power after Hurricane Irma, that in a matter of 2 days, more than 60% of that has been restored, though they did admit the website and app are underperforming.
Right now, FPL.com is up, it is running, it is functioning, but it is intermittent. And we're going to have to continue to work the issue. That is an issue that candidly, with all the volume we've seen, is something that we know we need to address.
FPL, one of the largest utilities in the country, told us they hope to have the lights back on for their East Coast territory by Sunday. But the West Coast could take another 10 days. The company continues to point to the benefits of their multi-billion-dollar investment into smart grid technology and to hardening the grid. But few people know what that really means. Most people just want to know what's taking so long and when they'll get their lights back on, a simple timeline.
Can you explain to people how you make these priorities and where specifically in our viewing area at least your crews are working to address first and foremost?
So as I said, we look to make sure our generation facilities are up and running, and they are. Then we shift to the critical infrastructure facilities. So water treatment facilities, fire stations, police, hospitals, all of those are critical facilities. If you happen to be on a grid that is served by a hospital or if you're served by a fire station, then chances are your power will come up sooner. Then we go to the feeder lines to make sure that, and those are the main power lines that are feeding the neighborhood lines, those main feeder lines that we go after and attack those and get them up and running. And then we go after the individual neighborhoods and look to ensure that we're getting those customers up. So it's not a prioritization that is any different than that.
Again, no real specifics despite the fact that the company clearly knows who has power and who doesn't and where the crews are working at every hour of the day. Now, here are the current outage numbers. Palm Beach County has 275,960 customers without power. Then Martin County, 26,560 customers without power still. And St. Lucie County, 31,970 customers. Indian River County, 13,200. Okeechobee County, 11,420. Now, I also asked FPL officials why nursing homes and senior living facilities are not made a top priority. Their answer, all new at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Alyssa Hyman, News Channel 5.